Chris Pratt, an actor best known for low-budget comedies and being the only soldier with lines in Zero Dark 30, has just sent to Twitter a picture of him with his sexy new abs, which you will see in the title scene. But can these abs raise a clearly dead-in-the-water movie before it's even got a raccoon saying everyone is bang bang dead? Who knows? But we'll find out now. Cue title scene. I am straight. Okay, brought back to form here. Welcome to clear and 48 frames per second danger. A place so disturbingly scary, not even a naked Channing Tatum could make a woman stop crying in fear. To which case I would start crying in fear. That's another story. Now, as you can clearly tell by the title, today I'll be talking about a film that we're all looking forward to. A bullet-firing raccoon in a talking tree. That is correct, I'm talking Guardians of the Galaxy. For those of you who don't know, Guardians of the Galaxy is a Marvel comic title dating back a good 40 or 50 years by this point. Granted, for anyone who's ever read an issue of Guardians of the Galaxy, you feel like 40 or 50 years passes by the time you finish reading it. Now, the origins of this team was simple. Originally, they were the races where they were the sole survivors. Members of planets where all the populations have been eradicated and destroyed. Basically, they all teamed up to stop it from happening to other planets. It was basically a B-rated, kind of like a Flash Gordon style series. Then, and I think in the 80s or 90s, they rebooted the title with some more followable characters. You have the leader Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, who is everything he sounds like, a raccoon who murders people, Feora, or Gaora, or something that isn't worth looking into because I don't care, a talking tree, and a green alien monster. This title has now been decided to be perfect for a grounded Marvel movie. That is correct. By this time next year, we will all be anticipating a movie where the fat drug guy from Parks and Recreations gets to be a lead star. But is he a lead star? And honestly, based on these pictures, kind of. He's not a bad actor. I watch Parks and Rec. He's a funny guy. At times he's the one who kind of carries bits and stuff like that. And I saw Zero Dark 30, and though I wasn't as big a fan of that movie as others, I thought he did a good job in it. The question is he ready to take on such a huge lead role? Well, it's not a huge lead role. Realistically speaking, this is probably going to be the Marvel film we're all going to forget. Especially next year when it's got Captain America 2 and Amazing Spider-Man 2 to go up with, it's going to be the one we forget, like Green Lantern. However, what this film will do is it's going to set up the big baddie himself, Thanos, for Avengers 2. So in other words, the only reason you are watching this movie is to see how Thanos gets to Earth. Realistically, this film is kind of pointless. It's a cash grab. It's going in for one more thing, because they're afraid to interwork Thanos into everything else, because, it's not like we shouldn't set up our baddie when it's safe that most people care about who the next baddie's going to be. So they're getting their own movie. And my thoughts on this besides that, everything Marvel so far has worked. The thing is that realistically, everyone thought Thor was going to suck and be the weakest of the Marvel movies. Turns out, for many people, it was the best in the cinematic universe phase 1. And the thing is that, could this have that potential? No. At the end of the day, people are still going to look at this movie and just say, it's a talking raccoon. That's what people are going to think, realistically. But the thing is, this film does have several things going for it. A, the Avengers 2 prep. B, a lot of toys you can make, because once again, it's a talking raccoon. And 3, nothing from DC next year. Ha ha! Except maybe Green Lantern 2 or Man of Steel 2. Who knows? I don't. All I know is this. Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a huge cast with some big names. We're going to have Glenn Close. We're going to have, what's her name? Amy Pond from Doctor Who. And Felicia del Toro with his eyebrows playing their own character. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is not a good thing. You can only put in so many huge casting members. Case in point, Oblivion. Too many big names, but not enough screen time for them. How can these characters possibly be original and real? That's for the film to set up, not me. As anyone saw with The Lone Ranger, just because it's Disney doesn't mean it always will work. And just because it's Marvel, anyone reading the Guardians of the Galaxy title knows it's not that good. Does this film have the potential to do things? Yes. Could Chris Pratt prove to be a major leader in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Totally. But that's just it. There's no ultimate fan base here. That's what the title is for. Realistically, this film is going to have the toughest battle of them all. It's got to build things from all the way up, and it has to keep the Marvel Universe going from then till Avengers 2. Will it do it? Can it do it? Wait and see. As for me, I gotta get to the gym. According to Chris Pratt, all you gotta do is stop drinking beer and just spend all your time with your brother, huh?